Yeah, man. So that was AEW. Breaking news, James. I'm not sure if you have come across this, if you've been scrolling, but Johnny Gargano has returned to WWE and was on Monday Night Raw tonight.
Well, that's unfortunate.
For
Oh
whom?
well. Oh well, for my fandom
What you mean? You ain't gonna watch Johnny?
on Raw,
He's
on
back.
3 Hour Raw.
He's back.
Nah, not really.
Um, this does not come as a surprise for
It does
me.
not.
Um, at this point, if he wasn't going to be in AEW, I heard dark rumors that TK might not necessarily have been the biggest fan of Johnny Gargano. Not sure, however, that goes. Whatever it is, maybe Johnny wasn't the biggest fan of the idea of going to AEW. He shows back up. Triple H is reassembling the gang as we can move into, you know, Road Dog returning. We have the departure of Jeff
Yuck.
Jarrett. I guess we should stick on Johnny for a little bit. So him staying or returning to WWE, and then it looks like he's programmed on Raw. I don't know the whole roster there. Ciampa's there on Raw, I believe.
Yeah,
So
he's Mrs. Bag Boy, basically.
is their best shot reforming DIY,
Best shot at what?
like not getting swallowed up on this thing?
I mean, I guess, but I mean, I it depends, right? Like, we don't know like how what they plan on deploying Johnny Gargano as. Like, are they going to treat him like like SmackDown is? They got the new guy is Karrion Cross in theory. The new guy on Raw could be in theory Gargano, right? Like if it depends. Like it depends on who they put him with. Like if they say, "Hey, put him in with AJ Styles and see what he's got," I think that would do something. Like if there's put him in there with I don't know Riddle, see what he's got. It depends on where they slot him. Who knows? But like, is he talented enough to get it done? Yeah. Will he reach whatever what we think he could peak at the peak of pro wrestling, given what he did in NXT? I highly doubt it because like it's still WWE and he's still like 5'7", ripped to shreds, but 5'7".
Um, yeah, I think he made the best decision for himself. Um, Jumping promotions isn't always the easiest thing to do, and at least he's had experience with this Booker before. This Booker has kind of, I don't know, done questionable things with him in the past, but it probably feels like home for him. So, um, hmm,
uh, I'm reading Sir Sam's comments, and he said like these bloody mutants who were slandering him in NXT are now going to be talking about him like he's better than Kenny Omega. I got to tell you, like it's gonna go one of two ways. Either A, he's gonna be great, and then they will do that, or B, he will not be great, and they will say, "See, he was overhyped to begin with the whole time." There's no room for in between. No, there's no room in between because like he was like on this thing that they weren't watching, and it was really good, and they can't understand how something was good they didn't watch. So yeah, there's no winning with that when it comes to like either they love him or they hate him. Either way, like we'll see how this goes. But like for me, like if he's great, it doesn't really change what I thought of him. He was always great ever since I saw him. So whatever, it is what it is. He's talented to make it work, but you know how it is. It's hard. He's 5'7". Like if he was 5'9", I'd be like, oh, he's locked. That's how talented I think he is, because that's kind of what AJ Styles was. So we'll see.
we'll see. I just hope that he. I don't know what I was going to say there, but
Have realistic expectations. Don't think that like, just as Triple
yeah,
H is there that he's gonna get like all of a sudden he's gonna be the next Shawn Michaels.
right. I think the best idea for them would be to reform DIY, redo the long storyline that they did, and then treat it like it's new essentially. But these guys are older now. If they get themselves over to that level, I think people are dying to cheer or to see them make it work with Champa at least already.
I mean, right now, if you were to ask me who would be the best person for him to face, like he's injured right now, but like given what he did with guys that were smaller, like I think Cody would be great with him. I think him and Cody would be dynamite. Like, no pun intended. I just thought I just can't just go in my head, but like, yeah, like you think of like how good Cody wrestles and how like he leaves the bullshit behind when he wrestles dudes that are smaller, like a Darby, like Sammy Guevara. Like I think him and Gargano like could be like a great matchup that like you might not really think about. And like quite frankly, like Cody, after the Seth stuff, like coming back, like he would need like a killer program. Obviously, I'm thinking months ahead of time because Cody's months away. But like that's something potentially like if he's going to be on Raw, that would be something cool to do. But it all depends on where he's going to be slotted and what's he programmed as. Like, we'll, y'all let us know what he's programmed in, where it seems like he's put out, because I don't know if like he came out for like some random match or what the hell happened. No idea.
People were trying to say that he's going to take the briefcase from Austin Theory.
I hope not. I want him nowhere near Roman Reigns right now. I want him nowhere near that whole situation.
The match would never end. No one would get pinned ever.
Roman Reigns Gargano match?
Yes.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, it's just like I think that like, well, it's Triple H. If this was Vince and like Gargano won the Money in the Bank, you already know what's happening. He's cashed in, and that man is catching a Superman punch and getting speared in half in hold.
Yeah, but I think we should take the plane over to New Japan